What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense, and we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. Listen, before we get into this, do me a favor, like, share, and sub. We're gaining some traction again on the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so what we got for you today is a long overdue package day haul video. I have been waiting on this package for quite some time. It just took forever for it to get here. Let me slide you back just a hair. How about that? It just took forever for it to get here, but it finally got here, and I'm super excited about these fragrances. I'll go ahead and tell you off the rip what I got. I got from the house of Al Haramain Amber Oud Rouge, and I got from evidently the house of Amber Oud exclusive classic, and I'll tell you more about that one. And I got from the house of Valentino Born in Roma Yellow Dreams. Okay, where do I start? Let's start with the Born in Roma Yellow Dreams. Okay, this fragrance right here, I like it. Typical Valentino bottle, which is nothing typical about it. I think this is one of the most beautiful bottles in the game. I like it. Great atomizer. A little bit of a fruity smell up top, and then it dries down into just a little bit of a spicy type of fragrance. I like it. I like it a lot. Extremely satisfied with this purchase. I'll go ahead and tell you, for all three fragrances, this 100 ml and the 260 ml, the one Al Haramain and the Amber Oud exclusive classic, I paid $137 plus tax and shipping. Came out to about $150. Now, this bottle alone is about $80, and then the Al Haramain is about $60 itself. So I feel like I got a pretty good deal on my little bundle. I'm extremely satisfied with it. Now, this fragrance right here, I like it. It does draw comparisons to what is that, Imperial Armani Stronger With You. It does draw comparisons to that. That's a much more expensive fragrance though than this one, or at least from my research and from what I've been seeing. Extremely satisfied with this purchase. I like it a lot. I think it's a little bit fresher than Stronger With You, and the Stronger With You line is a line that I would definitely like to delve into. It's just a little bit pricey and a little bit out of my price range. I do spend money on fragrances, clearly, but I am a little frugal. I do watch that bottom line and try to catch everything on sale like I did this one. Again, I think I want to say he was asking $70 for this fragrance, and again, I bought it as a part of 3 that was $137, so you do the math. Now this fragrance, it's one of those fragrances that is marketed for men that I think easily a woman could wear this and pull this off. It is not the most masculine of fragrances. This is not Polo Green or Sauvage or Savage, as everybody that wants to talk to me about fragrances that don't do reviews calls it. But nonetheless, I like it. I like it a lot. You do get that pineapple note up top, but again, as it dries down into a nice, smooth, spicy fragrance. I really do enjoy this scent. I look forward to wearing this. To me, this is, I don't want to say it's dressy, but it's a little, well, let's say dress casual. I mean, you would want to put on something decent if you had this on. You wouldn't want to put this on with some basketball shorts or some hooping shorts, as the boy Goldie T Smell Good says. You wouldn't want to put this on with no hooping shorts. You would want to put on something appropriate with this. I do believe you have to dress your fragrance. What do I mean by that? Watch, shoes, t-shirts, whatever you're gonna wear, it has to be clean. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't really matter what you wear or where you get it from or how much it costs. As long as it's neat, looks neat on you, and it's clean, your appearance is good, and you smell good, that's gonna get you more compliments as well. I think we overlook that part of it. If you're sitting around looking bummy and crummy, and I know y'all probably think, Trey, you're always in a t-shirt. That's right. I'm at home. I'm bringing y'all into my space, my living room, where I dwell. So yeah, this is how it would be if you came to the door. But if you say, hey, let's go out and get a few drinks and get some wings, I will put on something nice. And I'm clean from head to my toe. My watch, shoes, everything always match. That just, you know, what did Biggie say? Gucci down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with rocks. That's Belafonte when he leave out. I'm just telling you, just saying. And I said all that to say, if you dress appropriately with the fragrance that you're wearing, you will get more compliments. But I think this is a fragrance that could have easily been marketed as a unisex fragrance. You do pick up on some of the Valentino DNA, especially the Valentino, what line would that be? The Wumo line, the line that's in this style bottle. You do pick up on a little bit of that DNA. And I like it. I like this fragrance. Very happy to have that in my collection. I forgot to mention, this is going to be a little bit of a comparison video and a kind of a, maybe you want to watch this before you buy as well. And I'll tell you why. And to this one. This is one I had to get back in my collection. He had it in his stock. I found it at a really good price. If I can remember, I'm going to go back to Mercari, and I won't link in the description or anything that, but I will put his name in his YouTube, not YouTube, his Mercari seller name in the description. Pretty good guy to buy fragrances from. Shipping takes forever, but that's not his fault. But the fragrances are as advertised and the packaging is exquisite. But nah, I digress. I had to get this one back in my collection because I pulled the JP. I gave my other bottle away. I love this bottle. It's got that Notre Dame gold and that San Francisco red. It looks like the 49ers, which is my team. But you know what this is. This is a Baccarat Rouge 540 clone, and it's spot on. And for the money, you can't go wrong with this. For the 60 bucks that you're going to normally pay, for 60 to 100 to 120, depends on where you get it. I see it on some of the resale places like Mercari, which is where I do a lot of my shopping. eBay, places like that, you can pick it up for 60 or 70. Some of the gray markets like Fragrance Net and Fragrance X, if you find it, it's gonna be 80 to 100. It seems like I want to say I paid 80 for the first bottle of this I bought, so I did a little bit better on this bottle. And it's practically full. I mean, the levels on it are here, but nonetheless, Al Haramain Amber Oud Rouge. I mean, you know what that is. Now, to the comparison, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky. These four fragrances are eerily similar, but different, but similar. We have Afnan Supremacy Gold. We have Al Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition, and we have Amber Oud Exclusive Classic. And then we have from the House of Dapper, we have their version of God of Fire. And all of these are very similar in scent profile, and the fact that they have this peachy, fruity, mango vibe up top. Now, are these two the same scent? The dry down, I mean, you know, I didn't know that when I bought them, but, well, I had this one first. I didn't know that when I bought this one, but I actually thought I was buying another Al Haramain fragrance when I purchased this one. I didn't. They've got to be related in some way because the bottles, the font, everything about these two fragrances are identical. They're both, I think, clones of Xerjoff's Herba Buddha, or Buddha Pure, or however you say that. You know, the purplish blue, the bluish bottle. You know, turquoise color bottle. Which one do I like better? I think I like this one a little bit better. This one seems to be a little bit stronger. This one to me comes off a little bit more feminine and more unisex and more shampoo-y. But this one comes off a little bit more fruity, and this may sound funny, but more masculine as well. Now, I mean, they're different, but they're 95% the same, but there's just a little bit different. I'm wondering if you layered them, would you be 100% spot on then to the Xerjoff version? But nonetheless, for the price I got this at, I mean, I can't complain. Again, I got it with 2 other fragrances, and the total was $137. And I know what those fragrances normally sell for, so you may as well say I got this one thrown in for free. Again, that's this one I'm smelling. The Dry Down, they're eerily similar. This one did leave a little bit more of a oil sheen on my hand, though. It did leave a little bit more. Both of them are stellar performers. Again, what you're going to get with both of them is that peach mango vibe, clones of the infamous, notorious, the very popular Herba Pura or Buddha Herba, whatever, however you say that. People kill me. I wish they would just name fragrances simple, like cologne number 1 or cologne number 2 or whatever. Now, to these 2, which again is another, I know that sounds like it hurt, but it didn't hit nothing but this hardwood floor. And that just shows you how solid this cap is from from Afnan Supremacy. And it smells good. Both of these smell really, really good. And again, I guess everybody can have their own interpretation of a fragrance. And again, watery, fruity goodness. I've had this a couple of months, and you see the levels that I've put on it. I like it. I really do. I like this one as well. Both of these are solid fragrances. Is it worth the purchase? Both of them? I think so. You know, I think so. Are they gonna, all 4 of them will get you the same wheelhouse. So do you need all 4 of them righteously? No, you don't. But if you're a collector, like I am, and you do reviews like I do, then you kind of need all of them, because I mean, they'll all come in handy, right? At some point, I'll get around to wearing them all, or not, but hey, I got them. So, but they are all beautiful. The mango in these 2 is just right there, man. That's good. And you know the quality that you get from Dapper, high quality oil that stays on your skin forever. This one is a good one as well. A little bit more toned down than the Dapper fragrance. The thing about that Dapper fragrance is I've got all these now, so that sucker right there will sit and about, not that it has to, but about this time next year, that batch right there is going to be so mature and strong, man. It's going to be beautiful. But nonetheless, I have worn this recently on a cool, pretty spring day earlier this month, and it did the trick. It did pretty good. So before you buy, do your research on these 2 fragrances. On the Al Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition and the Amber Oud Exclusive Classic. Similar, 95 to 98% the same scent, a little bit more shampoo-y. I think leans a little bit more unisex, a little bit fruitier, leans more masculine. Longevity and longevity gonna be about the same. It's gonna be about the same. That is it. And this bad boy right here may end up being my scent of the night. Valentino Uomo, Born in Roma, Yellow Dreams. That's a mouthful to say. When you get old like me, you gotta stop and think about it. Anyway, guys, thank you all for being the best part of this channel. Sorry it took so long to get this video to you. I've been itching to do this one for 12 to 13 days. Finally got it out of the way. Anyway, hey, it's the weekend, and it's a holiday weekend. Be safe, enjoy yourself, relax, eat you some hot dogs, some hamburgers, some ribs. You know, I got a friend, I ain't gonna say where he's from, because every time, you know, I say something, because he think he can barbecue. That's all I'm gonna say. He think he a grill master, and he lives somewhere, you know, where they got, you know. But anyway, I love you all, man. I really, really do, and I graciously appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all mean so much to me, and thank you all for helping my channel and many others in FragCon be what they are. Greatly appreciated. All right, guys, have a great holiday weekend. And next time you see me, probably gonna be doing the fragrance rotation. Peace.